What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Colonia del Rey RV, and we're going to take a look at this Surveyor Legend from Forest River. This is a really cool unit. It's relatively short and it's very light. This is a 19 BHLE. So this is a bunkhouse unit, and there's a lot to like about it. So hang tight, I'll be right back. First of all, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So, this unit has a gross vehicle weight rating of 4,805 pounds. Easily half-ton towable. Shoot, you could tow this with some lighter SUVs or even some smaller pickups even. Has a cargo capacity of 1,028 pounds. Rides on 15-inch D-rated tires. Has one slide out using the Schwintek slide system, which is identifiable by these little tracks on the side. Essentially, it has a motor on each side that pulls it in using those tracks. It's a relatively small slide, so using the Schwintek on that slide is actually a good slide system. Looking inside of the front pass-through storage, it's a good size front storage area. Looks to be about 16 inches tall. It's about 2.5 feet wide, and it passes all the way through. Definitely a good size storage for a relatively small and light travel trailer. Okay, so you can see the windows for the bunk area, and then you have more storage beneath the bunk area. Rides on a single axle. Here is your waist connection area as well as your stabilizer jacks, which are your standard scissor jacks. Looking under here, you'll see that it has a D-rated tire. Again, Schwintek slide system. And it rides on a 6-inch I-beam frame. Coming around to the back, you'll see that it has all LED lighting, spare tire back here, and it is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. On your camp side, you can see the back of your refrigerator here, back of your furnace. You have outside power connections. There's the other side to your pass-through storage area, plus your power cable connection up front. It's 30 amp because there's only a single AC unit in here. You can see that it uses Asdel composite panels on the side. Very nice. Let's take a look inside of this 19 BHLE. Does not have a friction hinge door. This kind of gives you an idea of what happens when you don't. If the wind grabs it, it's just going to slam shut. Steel steps. Climbing inside. Let's look straight over at the price. So, this has an MSRP of $25,954 and a sales price of $17,946. So this unit is under $20,000. Has a queen size bed up front with some cup holders right there. Cabinets above. Has a small TV right here also for you while you're laying in bed. You can see it has a dinette area here that can also turn into a bed. You have storage underneath it. It's a nice sized booth dinette area as well. And then you have your bunks here in the back. So these are standard sized bunks. They have a curtain for the top bunk and a small curtain for this bottom bunk as well. Plus there's storage underneath it that you can either access from this side or the other side. Has a nice Dometic gas electric refrigerator. Not a tremendous amount of countertop space. It would have been nice to see like a flip up counter here at the end, just so you could utilize a little bit more space, but there's just not a lot of countertop space here. You got plenty of drawers down here below, as well as some cabinets up top, but I would like to see some more space there. I guess the whole feel of this is being relatively compact, is that you can use the table here for your countertop space if you need it. Let's take a look at the bathroom area. So, stepping inside the bathroom, reasonable sized bathroom. Kind of an interesting way to shift the toilet here to face the tub. Not a lot of room right here. This is kind of a cramped bathroom. Now, some people might not care, and this might be perfect for some folks, but for me, this would be kind of small. Especially for folks who might be over 6 foot, this would be a pretty challenging toilet assembly to use, unless you put your feet inside the shower. Looking up, probably have right at about 6'2" in terms of comfortable head clearance in here. It's got a good amount of space up here. I probably would have liked to see that maybe shortened and then the toilet positioned either this way or that way, giving you a little bit more leg room. You have your toiletry area right here. Nice little storage spot. Coming back out. This isn't a bad unit. This is definitely something that I think people might migrate to from a smaller trailer, maybe a small R-Pod, or, you know, a smaller camper that's just designed for a couple, but you need more room for your family. Now, if you're not an especially tall family, this would work out really well for you. It just gives you good sleeping accommodations. You can sleep easily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And it gives you good separation of sleeping space as well. I know it's all kind of in this same realm, but you're not going to have anybody who doesn't really have their own space. This area right here is actually pretty wide. It's about 4 feet wide, so you have a good amount of space here if you have a couple small kids that might be coming with you, or if you want to kind of convert this into a place for perhaps a baby, something that can allow you to use this for a child. Again, though, this isn't a bad unit. This is definitely something that is on the lighter and shorter side of trailers, and it's something that I think a lot of people would be able to really enjoy, especially if they have a half-ton truck, if they have perhaps like a Tahoe or an Expedition or an Infinity or maybe even a Durango, or even a Colorado or Canyon. You could easily tow something like this with one of those as long as you didn't load it up too heavy. If you keep it to maybe 500 pounds total worth of cargo, you should be in pretty good shape if you have a properly spec'd out truck to tow something like this. And that's what it comes down to. At maximum weight, a half-ton towing this would be ideal. At a relatively lightweight, you could get away with a new Ranger or a Colorado Canyon, like I said. But if you are going to load this up heavy, then you have to make sure that whatever truck you have has the right cargo capacity, the right towing capacity, and the right braking to be able to stop something. And this is small, but a lot of people underestimate these numbers until they actually get into it and they realize that perhaps they got a trailer that's a little too heavy, or perhaps they got a truck that wasn't quite designed to tow a trailer regardless of what weight it is. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.